Cowabunga, dudes. Ah, funny one here. How is everyone? Just it's me thing. Who wants to play catch? Right. This is weird because I can't see anything. I got Jay in the chat. Hello, Jay. And got Jeff. I'm gonna need a bigger boat. I'm gonna need bigger trunks. How is everyone tonight? Now we are watching. I'm not really getting the effect from this 3D. So the film has started. I can't even see the little screen anymore. Oh no, little fish. Hey, now the chat's turned up. Mike, the real fifth Beatle. Happy 200 subs. Echo. After that, shut my eyes. Cheeky bastard. Hello, Gregor. See, he's nice. We like Gregor. He's nice. Swim, G-Man, swim. I can't swim. Years of shark films have put me off swimming. I can't see anymore. And now I've got blindness. So here we go. Here's the first special effect. The floating fish head. And then the titles eating people. So who's a fan of this film? Hey, Professor, how are you? Another hot tub stream. Yes, Michael. We should be honored. Yes, it's probably the last one of the summer. So luckily this film is actually only an hour 38 minutes, so I might be able to spend the whole time in it. So Simon McCorkindale, classic guy. Shame he passed away about 10 years ago. Hope the camera ain't plugged in, or it'd be a shocking watch along. Well, last time I had the laptop plugged into the mains, which I'd forgotten about, but this time I've unplugged it, so we'll see how it goes. So let's get the full view here. So co-starring Lee Thompson in her first role. She lied about her acting roles to get this job. Said she was in other stuff. I wish, said it's 34, but it doesn't feel 34 in here. It's a hot tub. Professor. Professor's been to hell. Surely this isn't as bad. Music by Alan Parker, replacing John Williams from the second film. Shark Theme by John Williams. Now, there's sad people in the world that have counted how many water skiers there are here, and then how many that are in the water later, and then how many reappear late again. So, let's have a look at this information. This came out July 22nd, so we're a month ahead here, and a bit. Suggested by the novel Jaws by Peter Bench. I never noticed that before. So, screenplay by Richard Matheson, he of Amiga Man fame, although most of his script wasn't used and it was just polished up by other people, but he still gets great credit. And this is a Christmas film, December 16th, 1983 in the UK, and 15th of December, Netherlands. How about that? Now, how much would you think a film like this would cost back in 83? It's had a $20 million budget and it made nearly 90, so it was technically a success. So, what's today's drink of choice? Malibu pineapple. As we're outside in the sun and warm. Too much of this will get my shorts off. Serious question, what's worse, this or Piranha 2? I'm saying this. Ooh, I don't know. I watched this last night. I very much enjoyed it. So I'm going to say Piranha 2. Both for different reasons. Now, hey Katie, how are you? I've seen the amazing Bulk naked purple ass. Nothing can traumatize me anymore. Oh yeah, who did that the other day? Oh, sorry, Nightbot. Watch out, Professor. The Nightbot's after you. Beep boop. So yeah, apparently there's less people under the water than there is over the water. Now, apparently the shark in this is supposed to be the biggest in all the films. It's supposed to be 35 feet, but people say it only looks about 10 feet. And the original story was to have the shark from the second film come back because the electrocution didn't kill it. Jaws 3 shit. Well, that's putting it bluntly. What about Piranha 2 then, Mike? And then, yes, this was filmed at SeaWorld, Florida. So, a lot of free advertising. Bloody balls touching, it's cold. That sounded wrong. Ooh, touched me again. I've got my surfboard ready so I can do some surfing there. 30 foot is ridiculous for a great white. Yes, indeed. The fact it changes speeds as well. This was profitable, there you go, but the Jaws series is the classic example of the law of diminishing returns. Each film made less and last, yes. So actor Roy Scheider made sure he was unavailable for this because he didn't want to do the second one, and he sure as hell didn't want to get involved with this one, so he made Blue Thunder instead. This or Jaws 4. Well, Jaws 4's got Michael Caine in it, so that wins by default. I remember my glasses, I need to put those back later. I like Jaws 3, but they should have they should have had a scene with Jaws versus Shamu. Yeah, imagine that 80s style. Because this is back when, well, what's the world called? SeaWorld wasn't a cesspit of animal torture. So, what do you do after you've won a Best Supporting Actor role in An Officer and a Gentleman? You do Jaws 3 for the mayor part of doing the wrong thing and getting people killed. So here comes the shark. Now, I'm currently watching the series Baywatch to get ready for the talk about it later this month. And that had an episode today where just off the beach they were having a shark catching competition. And that episode was actually better than this film because they actually showed that when the shark comes up, it's got two fins, the back one and the front one. So, my favorite after the first. There you go. All right, so if the paycheck clears, a job is a job, I say. Yeah. I think Branagh had the intentional comedy factor. This is just ineptly made despite the much bigger budget. Well, apparently it's suitable for Pride because Louis Gossett Jr. is walking along and he's got all these rainbow flags, which, of course, they were just rainbows back then. And now then he says, it's about his pride in these water skiers. People are making, and then avoids references to colourful past. So people obviously read into that 40 years later. Now, who can tell me? I love the underwater tunnel stuff. Oh dear. Love or find hilarious? Welcome, Mr. Philip Fitzrice. Yes, the great manimal himself. Who's that? Simon. I forgot his name, is it? But yeah, we can't get part. This film and was it Friday the 13th Part 3 are the same problem for me. The 2D versions are just blurry around the edges and don't look right because of the way they had to format it for the analytic 3D. So yeah, and then they went cheap on the special effects. They could have gone with the more expensive, but they thought, let's cut corners. No one will notice. There's dodgy effects. And I'm way behind. Luckily, I got dry hands. I love them. Here we go. I can actually show something now. No, I can't read it now. Show it. Sorry, Dr. Impossible. I don't mind a Stone Cold Fish classic like Jaws 3. Some don't know bad taste from exceptionally bad taste. See? I can enjoy this one more than any CGI shark film now. Although Echo's the expert on that. What's he been watching recently? A lot of bad ones. I've seen the Baywatch. Yeah, that Baywatch episode wasn't bad at all because one of the lifeguards gets attacked, rescuing some kids. And Dan's movie Kate here, who is now non-horror YouTuber of the month. So congratulations, Dan. I actually like this movie, see? And the shark definitely looks a lot smaller than it's meant to be, even though I love the first two movies. Sharks are my fear, and I don't go in the sea. Yes, that is exactly. Stop touching me. Same with me. I do not enjoy in the sea. I can be on the sea. Both. Okay. All right, now let me catch up. Good evening. Oh, that's cold. Right. Good evening, G-Man. Thanks for joining us. Any other noises you heard? The rubber, not me. To be fair, I remember the early series of Baywatch really trying to be a decent drama. It was only later on it became softcore porn. Yeah. Well, the first episode, the original pilot episode, had actually two topless ladies in it in different parts of the episode, but they cut that out for the main season. But yeah, I could watch Erica Laniak run around a beach all day. Good evening, Bob. How about Under the Sea? Hello, Bob. So apparently, yeah, the background people in the SeaWorld actually are the actual people that are training the dolphins and the orcas. So that. And Dennis Quaid is one of those actors that doesn't remember making this film because he was on so much cocaine, and he said he was high in every scene. So I don't know what the other lady's done. But yeah, it is supposed to be the Brody sons in this as well, which makes absolutely no sense at all, because he leaves Amity to go work in SeaWorld with, I guess, the friendly animals, but can you trust an orca after what he's been through? And then, yeah, they were all changed ages as well. Bess Armstrong did something special. She got together with the Tash and took that long road to China. Bruce Lee was sushi. Yes. Good old Tom Selleck. The ending of the film is so ill-judged. Everyone dies, but at least the dolphins survive. No, the main cast survive. I think Louis Gossett Jr. survives. Good old 80s Dennis, yes. This was pre-fame. What has he done before this? Not much. I'm trying to think now. But he then, of course, did Inner Space. So, yeah, what was I thinking? The original idea for this was a National Lampoon's version of Jaws, which the studio wanted to do because they thought doing a serious film again would be stupid. So they thought, let's do a parody where it was National Lampoon's, it was going to be called Jaws 3, People Zero. And then, of course, there was going to be Peter Benchley, the author, was going to be killed off by a shark in his swimming pool. And then, what else was there? There was aliens coming down dressed as sharks for some fucking reason. And funny enough, they didn't make it because everyone involved that would have been involved said no. It's because Spielberg threw his toys out and said, if you make that film, I'm leaving Universal. And that was just before he hit big. So my question for the chat is, 1983 was the year of the threequel. There were two other big name franchises with a third entry in that year. What were they? See if you can tell me that. So this was one. Oh, there's an easy one. The other two, please. And then here we go. Here's the younger Brody's son, who's apparently he's so afraid of water. He's out in the desert in the Midwest. And then you got this guy going. Oh, I'm behind, but this guy is going to fix a gate at dusk without a torch. And then we get our first human kill. Right, there he is. What's that? So, yeah, this is the mama shark. Because spoilers, there's two sharks in this one. And then, yeah, the mask falling down on the coral is supposed to be a homage to Lawrence of Arabia, where some guy's goggles or something or cap falls off at the beginning of the film and lands on a tree or a bush. So, yeah, the shark is trying to get back out to sea. Well, there's something about they're saying the little shark they capture is a baby shark, but baby sharks are. All right, there you go. Got a look in there, Dave. On Friday the 13th and Amityville 3. Yes, those two. They can give you mere headaches just because of the blurry off-color around the stuff. You know, and I think if we see anything slippers, I think a sliver. Oh, great! Now I'm fucking paranoid. There's hedgehogs, there's foxes, you've got seagulls, you've got crows, you've got swifts, you've got the bats. Better not tell him about the bats. He'll find out soon enough. Right. But those weren't the ones I was thinking of, Echo. Yeah, they were the ones I was thinking of 3D, but not the ones that... Did they come out in 83? So there's quite a contrast between a potential float on that tan. Has to lower the tone. Now, apparently this game they play is that an actual thing, because I've never heard of it. I'm playing Standoff. It's got a different name as well. Gareth the seedy stepdad who bangs the 1960s. You cheeky bastard. I'm the spunkle. All right. So, yeah, this game where you have to get pissed and push people over is a thing, but obviously health and safety put a stop to that. And apparently in the bar, when they filmed the bar scene, there were extras that were getting, well, one extra was getting a bit too hassle of Lee Thompson, so Dennis Quaid had to intervene. What happened? I don't know, but who knows? Probably another ET as well. Oh, as soon as Spielberg dies, Universal will greenlight a reboot remake. You just know they will. Yes, that is. Yeah, as soon as Spielberg, hopefully, he's updated his contracts. Same with Zemeckis and Bob Gale. They say that while they're alive, there won't be a Back to the Future remake or sequel. So stand by for an all-woman version of that. Probably, where have we got? The 3D effects don't work very well. Hang on, let me check. Not with line dancing, no. But yeah. So yeah, he came all the way from the desert to visit his brother, meets a girl, buggers off with her, and the first thing he does is get in the water that he's supposed to be afraid of. You've never heard of Spunkle. Love the ending for this one, and the final shot with the end credits. I don't know if you're being truthful there, pretty boy. But yeah, we'll certainly get to every time there's a special effect, it actually pauses, especially the shark breaking through the glass, which they did a lot better in Deep Blue Sea with poor that Finnish guy. Jaws 3 was actually financed by MCA Theatricals. Right. Unfortunately, I believe they will, Franz. Yes. The fuckers can't leave anything alone these days. Yes, that was true. Not the Camp Crystal Lake from Part 8, lol. Oh, is that Camp Crystal? Actually, I missed that comment button. It's a nice summer house. Woke to the Future will be the remake. Oh, I feel sick already. That's going to happen. This Malibu's not bad. Goes down smooth. So here we go. They got the second and third kills already. We're only 18 minutes in. I don't think the fish in half counts at the beginning. Oh, I missed the floating arm. That was everyone. The dead half of fish at the beginning in the titles, and the floating arm are the peak of the special effects. Right. You've had your chance. Piss off. Oops. They've got this convenient, because these guys are sneaking in the seawall to steal coral, which is worth something apparently. Yeah, the pool ball. This is horror film in the writing there. Jaws 3 is pretty gory for a PG. Well, that's why it's a. I don't know if you can see the VHS. I put it by the TV because I don't have a poster. Oh, we just got a special effect of something sticking out and then coming out there. It's coming right at us. Oh, and some frogs. Right, so. By pool, yeah. Sorry. Put it back, Dave. Was it covering your eyes? What do you want to see? Guns out. So yeah, this was a 15 in the UK and it's because of one particular scene. So it's the autopsy scene, because you got half a body chewed up with no skin, and then you got stuff swimming around its face and eyes. Deep Blue Sea is actually not that bad. At least they went from an R-rated brutality when it wasn't that much too much worse. Yeah, they went full in for people being bitten in half. Yeah, Rob saw Deep Blue Sea in the cinema. I saw it too. Now the remake, the sequel is a remake, but they have baby sharks that are more like piranha in that one. But yeah, the third one's not too bad because that is at least out in the sea and has some effort made into it. Dennis Quaid was so cooked up on set that he said, I just didn't remember filming this. So, yes, thank you, Austin, confirming that. I remember getting a box of shredded wheat. This Bob knows, he knows, and got 3 3D glasses and a 3D picture of Jaws on the back of the box. That's what we got. 3 gifts in cereal. Yes, can't have 3 gifts now because some kid would choke on the 3D glasses. But yeah, that's the boxes I had. I had the one with the pyramid of not jet skiers, and then the shark fin behind them. I love that. Sam Jackson's death is still one of the best. Yeah, shit CGI be damned. Yeah, it still shocks me every time I watch it. Because I'm still not expecting it because he's such a good actor giving his speech. I forget it's going to happen. Great minds, fans, yes. Deep Blue Sea was a great sim experience. I watched it with a great crowd. That's the best thing. Not with the spotty herberts you get now with their phones or chatting to people. Americans were more passive when it comes to violence in Jaws movies, especially the first one because it was Well, I guess it was a big hit, so I think that's made it more lenient in the UK, especially. Oh, my phone's locked. I can't get in. Right, so this was directed by Paul. What's it? Joe Alves. Alves, I think pronounced. Who he worked on the first two films. He was, I think, production designer or something on the first, and then a second assistant director or something in the second one. So he drew the short straw with this one. And unfortunately, this is the only thing he's ever directed. Okay, so the description is a giant 35-foot shark becomes trapped in SeaWorld. Because the original story was to be not SeaWorld, but a lake. So it was more likely to be chomping around a lake, so it's just been like Lake Placid. They don't even have toys in Happy Meals anymore, because you don't have plastic in toys. Yeah, either a shitty cardboard thing to put together or a soft toy, which is rubbish. If you think some of the stuff they had in the 80s, which is unfortunate, I never got to have any. Deep Blue Sea was better than some of the Jaws sequels. Yes, it was. I have a soft spot for Jaws 3. I loved it as a kid. Yeah, it's still good because Lee Thompson is about very close to getting a top off. I can't remember if this is the scene. Yeah. This is before she slept with a duck. I thought if there's a scene where there's a mistake and she's actually topless in the past scene. They don't. Man's the world gone to shit, lol. Yeah, that's why peanuts contain a warning that they may contain nuts. So yeah, after this one, this Brody becomes the policeman at Amity and then gets killed by a shark. And the other one becomes a researcher in the Caribbean. My favorite shark movies. Oh, hang on. I quite like Alan Parker's score to Jaws. Yeah, it's a pretty good score, this one. Even... Oh, sorry. Oh, Lee Thompson in a cowboy hat and a bikini is quite fetching. Jaws 4 score is a little creative with the Jaws theme. I do own both CDs, not just the films. Nice. Jaws 3D was sold a lot in the 90s. I always saw a copy in the shelves, yeah. I've only got the first three. I tried to look for the fourth one, but I couldn't find a copy of it on eBay. Anyway, my favorite shark movies. Okay. That's it. Hey, Lainey, how are you? There was so much promise with this film. The concept is sound. Sharks loose in SeaWorld. They could have gone full out with carnage, couldn't they? But no. Because the director of the second film made an effort with the shark. He did really good kills, and you had good shots of the shark coming out of the water, because the shark only breaches once, and it's from behind in this, so you don't even see it. Where the shark comes out of the water several times in the second one. And then he had the guys riding on the back of the shark with the camera and other such. I first saw Deep Blue Sea on VHS and was very surprised by it. Yes, it's one of those that is like the Shallows and the Jaws and Deep Blue Sea always get mentioned around as good sharks, and then there's 1,000 other ones. Although I do like Santa Jaws. That's pretty good. I can't think of many successful production designer directors, even though Anton Furst was probably had something to offer and shame what happened to him. Yeah, the poster still rules. Yeah, it's an awesome poster, this one. They should change the name to Sad Meals. Yeah, because my son, he enjoys the burger, but yeah, the toy always goes to the charity shop. Jaws 2, Jaws 3, The Shallows, 47 meters down and open water. Yeah, they're always the ones that mention those good ones, aren't they? Lee Thompson fell in love with her while watching Howard the Duck. You sick bastard, Dave. Gareth trunks might contain nuts. May? Cheeky bastard. Do you want me to stand up? Would be cool if the aquarium in real life had undersea tunnels. Yes. I guess that's too expensive to make with the water pressure and such. But yeah, there's supposed to be like, when it shows the design of it, it's supposed to be like a restaurant and all this, but you never actually see it. There's some great Killer Croc alligator movies too. Blackwater, yeah, Rogue, yeah, and of course Alligator with Robert Forster. Yeah, I love that film. I hated 47 Meters Down. Well, what was the sequel? That has Stallone's daughter in it, isn't it? And they were at underground caves with blind sharks. But yeah, wasn't the 47 Meters Down had a cop-out ending? I can't remember now. If they did this nowadays, Shamu and Flipper would take a team against Jaws, just like the ending of Jurassic World. That is true. Not forgetting Dark. I've been looking for Dark Age. I can't find it anywhere to watch anyway. I don't think it's out on DVD in this country, is it? Or anywhere. No. The Reef is a good shark movie. Is that the one that's based on a true story? Where, and then, yeah, each time they try swimming somewhere, each one of them gets it. What the hell is that? Sounds like a crow, but... Ever seen the open water flicks? I've only seen the... Hang on, which one's the open water? Which one's the Reef? No, I'm confusing the both. No. Does that mean getting up, Ala? Echo? No. I can do this all day. Spamming. Please don't stand up. Nasty fuckers. Everyone just hate watching me again. Lee Thompson showed off her legs. Oh, it's her legs. What's she doing? She's jumping around in the water right now. I'm busy. Oh, there's my other hand. Please remain seated. This is... You wouldn't ask the ladies on Twitch who are gaming in the pool to stay in the water, would you? I thought some meeting is a situation my worst fear, yeah. And I know a few fair who doesn't enjoy it. I need to rewatch those two again. The underwater tunnel would look amazing with today's day, yeah. Lee Thompson looked great in All the Right Moves with Tom Cruise. She got nude and looked... Stream's ending. We're watching All the Right Moves. I don't have it. I got young blood, but... My nuts would like to snooker ball to the spot song. I have you know. Oh yeah, Cruel Jaws or Jaws 5 is hilarious. All the stock footage and use the roast to Garth. Yeah, it's only my birthday night tonight on Hate Watch. I nearly did a Hate Watch stream last night, but I couldn't be bothered. So, don't fool you. Maybe. Well, tomorrow. We got. What we got? Hopefully, Mike's done his top 10 funny horrors. Ricky. And if JT turns up, so we'll see. But I'm not doing anything Friday, so maybe a Hate Watch stream then. All right, they're eating their Wheaties. Oh, damn, there's posters in there. I didn't see that. I always thought there was enough. There wasn't enough fishing around during the undersea tunnel. So yeah, it lacked a lot of detail. Yeah, I didn't think swimming around. It's the corpse that somehow just magically appears. Didn't the film One Crazy Summer have a shark? I think it's in the poster, isn't it? Is Nightbot ad again? I blocked that fucker. But he's the blocker that blocks the blocker. Don't bank on it, yeah. Okay. Is that of JT turn now? I haven't seen All the Right Moves since I was about 10. Is that even on Blu-ray? That's a good one. Because apparently the Scream says if you pause it just right, you can see Tom Cruise's penis. All right, here's the dolphins. Oh, they can't do that better. Here we go. In SeaWorld California, they have a way, way smaller underwater tunnel. They have the shark pen. It's like they tried to make the one from this, but even had a less budget than Jaws 3. Right. So a bit light on shark action here. So let's surf. Yay! Try and hide my nips. Wee. Yeah, I've been boogie boarding. Nope. Thinking. Sorry, Echo. Didn't mean the nip slip. Wee. My way back when everyone loved SeaWorld and didn't hate it. Yeah. What's it up to now? I think you've even got it open. See, look at this. Wee. I can float. And then just like Fitzroy is wearing his rugby shirt, the governor. So Echo's got mind blindness. The budget on Baywatch is going to see. I got the red shorts on again. See? They fit just perfectly. Completely roof my ass. I went to SeaWorld in Antonio back in 1998, I think. We had an aquarium in Weston-super-Mare, but it's closed down. You could walk around it in about 2 minutes. Oh, Jeff. Laughing at my jokes, not at me. Although my back is quite cold. I'm not even halfway through the film here. Abandoned ship. That didn't work. Oh, now I've got water on my mouse. The stream might go off if I press the wrong button. Careful. This is supposed to be ladies' night. What are all you guys doing here? Honey, that if it's only only fans is when it's dark and I get the ring light out. Echo emergency services have been dispatched. This is I got my phone wet. You're all bastards. Hate watching me again. I got my 3D glasses wet. Nah. Poor me. Yeah, they finally got the guy's missing and they show his credit card number and I'm like, that is true. Dolph Lundgren made a shark movie. I can't remember what it is. You know, a bus is going to fly by and see a pasty white body floating, carry you away. That could happen. Bastards. Oh, there's a giant bumblebee here now. Do they sting? Oh, what is that dolphin? Is it? I can't remember what it's called now. Is it something about a monster or a creature? Or only something? Yeah. Now, the special effects budget is about to crack up. There it is. Look at that. Look at that little boat. And then it comes past the screen. And then there it is. All the best money can buy in 1980. Yeah, I forgot the title as well. I always forget the title of it. It's a weird one. So yeah, then if you watch as it turns, it's obviously green screened, but then the front base of it goes disappears basically because it goes invisible. You definitely had a wee in that pool during the stream. Did the pool go purple? So yeah, they keep building up this thing that the filtration of the lagoon has millions of gallons of water flowing through it, and nothing could come through or go up. Ever seen Tentacles? That sounds familiar. 1970. You see the water yellowing. That's just because it's getting dark. Shark Lake. Oh, that's the one. Not the one I thought of then. With Dolph. Oh, look, here's this. Look at that claw. It's coming right through for you. That's just Vex for you. The crows are circling. They're not bloody buzzards. Everyone's a comedian here tonight. Maybe I will stand up. Hey, heroic waffles, how you said. The optical, there we go. The optical, technical terms, optical composites are so bad in this, even for 1983. I guess 3D was meant to obscure how awful. Yes, that's it. That is true, Franz, because people that say if they watch this in the native 3D, it doesn't look too bad. But it wasn't a buzz. It was two crows, I should say now. No, Mr. Hitchcock. They haven't seen me yet. The summer was Jedi. So yeah, Return of the Jedi was the second third film of a franchise that was released in '83. There's another one. Do I prefer Moonraker or Spy Who Loved Me? Spy Who Loved Me, but I do love Moonraker. Piranha was a fun rip-off of Jaws. Oh, the original. Running out of I blocked my Boswell. He was a mod, Austin. Maybe we'll get lucky and Jaws to stop Gareth from standing. I'll cut my legs off. Thunderball or Never Say Never Again. Ooh, I'm going to say Never Say Never Again. Plane going on. I missed the stream with Jay last night, and so two films that I think are better than the original. Die Hard 2 and Lethal Weapon 2. I can see that. But I still love the originals. Spy Love Me, although so Jeff's the same. That's a huge soft spot for Moonraker. So here we go. The dolphins are trying to tell you something. The humans aren't listening. Superman 3, well done, Franz. That's the one. You inspired me to do a movie review on my channel in my hot pants. Ugh. Not the glitter pants. So just how much of the budgets went on 80s movies went on buying cocaine? Well, yeah, it was like 50% on the cocaine. But that did give us the best ideas. There are, of course, 2 Bonds that year, of course. Of course. Never Say Never Again. And what was it? It's the Octopussy. The optical composites look like they were from the 1953. It's inexcusable. Thunderball is a superior film for me. Okay. Oh, so yeah, they're using the thing about this film is it's all in close up. There are no wide shots in this film to see anything. So this bit with them swimming out, being rescued by the dolphins is just like close up of the dolphins. Oh, here we go. There's a shark fin chasing the dolphins. And then stock footage of sharks. I don't think it's even specially filmed for the first film like they did, but for the second film, it's just stock footage. Octopussy all the way. Okay. The original, I'd say prefer the original, but I would agree with Lethal Weapon 2. Die Hard and Lethal Weapon are both Christmas films. Diplomatic community. Hey, Rosso, how are you? Having a good one. It's actually getting quite cold. I thought I could last an hour and a half in this one. But I'm going to acclimatise. Maybe if I stand up, I'll get less acclimatized and it'll feel warmer when I go back in. Oh yeah, my governor's the 16th to Haddonfield. Oh, it's such a sad stuff. It's just loves his governor. So yes, good evening, Rosso. I hate the shot-for-shot remake. The Getaway, oh yes, and the Getaway. You see, when I saw the Getaway in 1994, I didn't know it was a remake because I didn't have a Halliwell's Guide. Psycho, yeah. That's a shame. Unnecessary. So how big is this SeaWorld? If it doesn't say, it's been about 3 days of the mama shark being in this place. No one's actually noticed. Apart from the gates broken. The effects in Jaws 4 are actually worse if you watch the pan and scan open map version. You see the machinery inside the mechanical shark. Nice. Oh, Getaway, yes. Yeah. The, was it? Big film with Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger. So is that the one they added the sex scene, or was that already in the original? I can't remember. Shark Attack. Ah, there you go. That's the one, Stanton. Good evening. Those underwater model effects were handled by a company called Private Stock Effects. I was just looking through my copy of American Cinematographer. Thank you, Dr. Impossible. Yeah, I was wrong. I can't survive this all evening. It's getting cold. I will be standing up in a minute. Getting in the warm again. She'll have the dead air again. On the whole, I like Never Say Never Again a lot more than I used to. I think it's Connery's best Bond performance after From Russia with Love and Goldfinger. Can't do the Goldfinger. Holding myself up. Oh. Shark Attack 3 Megalodon. Yes, that's it. Original Steve McQueen and Anna McGraw, isn't it? Still have to see that one, yes. I don't think I haven't seen it. Have I not seen it or just not seen it for so long I don't remember it? But yeah, Shark Attack 3 Megalodon. Didn't I interview that director? Which one was it? Yeah. I didn't mention that film. Yeah, we did mention that film. I think it was a paycheck film. The effects work on the early video effects, not optical. Maybe Universal shouldn't have hired the BBC visual effects department. It's good enough for Doctor Who. It's good enough for Jaws 3. Mm. I don't know why we're getting a shot of hand filling a needle. I guess it's... And then he squirts the water on the camera. Yeah, a lot of bad decisions in this, just to fill it up with effects, optical illusions of it's coming right for you. And then, yeah, she is in a shark protection suit. I don't know why no one else gets one, but apparently it's the actual one worn by the female shark. Or shark, it's not a shark hunter, shark. It's another, the bees are coming out now. I actually do like Never Say Never as well. Connery does a better job there than he did in Diamonds. The clip of John Barrowman talking about to Jonathan Ross about Megalodon. Yes, hard to believe. John Barrowman was in Megalodon 3. But maybe not the bees. The bumblebees. I think they're harmless, aren't they? Unless you eat one. Just one like the fox will come in there in a minute. But it's usually later when they come in. Not the bees. They're in my trunks. They're in my trunks. The trunks would be coming off. The Meg 2 is going to be a hoot. I'm hoping so. Never Say Never Again is decent. Yeah. I know it poo-pooed along. But now, apparently there is an episode of Manimal where he turns into a shark, or I might be mistaken. Or is it a horse? But even half-mast Connery is still better than nothing yet. Bess Armstrong is quite horny. You know this for a fact, or no? Is he the old smoking while he's pointing? Can't argue with that, Franz. Can't go wrong with Big Sean, though. Yeah, I better start my stretching exercises because I shall be recreating some of Van Damme's famous moves soon. So, gotta limber up. Ow, that hurts. My hip hurts. So, let's see how far I can do the splits. Oh, look, Miles. And high kicks. And all that. Oh, look, there's 3 crows now. They're gone. Connery's great in Highlander 2 theatrical cut, and that goes terrible. Yeah, he can make any scene he's in good, but then he left. Although, he comes in about a quarter through and leaves 3/4 through. So, remember Highlander. So, here we go. So, this is like the 3rd night, and no one's noticed the giant shark and the baby shark. What's it called? Never Say Never Again was critically well received by critics at the time. It was only over the years reputation seems to diminish. I've always liked it, but I don't think I saw it in the cinema. I saw Octopussy, but that was in a local town hall cinema. Oh, bubble bath, Dudley Moore and Arthur. Well, I got the gin. What's it? Premium pink gin. The Hill is. I still haven't seen The Hill. Need to watch that. Yes, Meteor is an awesome film. I love that film. There was another script, Highlander 3, when Connery comes back again. I'd still watch it. So what's happening in the film? I can't see. It's all dark. Also, The Man with Big King with Michael Caine. Yeah. Who was it? John Huston directed that back when he was in need of a hit. I just thought Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan are both in 3D films in 1983, Jaws and Amityville 3. Yeah. I don't know if they were together at that point, just a bit of trivia. No, I don't think they were. I think, it wasn't until Inner Space they got together. I think Joe Dante was up for the original for this when it was going to be a comedy. Hey, it is the warmest night of the week for the Mike. Hi, Mike. How are you? The pool was warm 45 minutes ago. I'm resisting you to this famous John Gielgud line. Oh, yeah, that's the worst thing about Arthur is John Gielgud didn't last the whole film. Outlander was good. Is a good. Oh, Outlander, yes. High Noon in Space. Hell's Drivers. I think I've seen that with Connery, the great Stanley Baker. I think I watched that a few years ago for the first time. I remember it being good. Well, I went through a series of his films from the 70s I missed. But I think I saw. Oh. I have no idea what's going on in this bit because it's so dark. and there's things flying around, but it's mostly air bubbles. So, like I was saying, it's a lot of close-ups in this film that spoil it, and being dark underwater. Outlander as well. That's a great one. Yeah. Is it? Oh, it's Outland, isn't it? Not Outlander. Isn't Outlander the guy who played Jesus that comes from space, that crash lands on Earth and helps the Vikings kill a monster? Oh, here we go. The gun isn't working for Dennis Quaid. Now. There we go. Another shot just like in Friday Part 3. The Punisher 89, yes. Good. Lewis Scott Jr. He doesn't have much to do with that, but he's always great. What else is it? The Sting. Oh, Midnight Sting with James Woods, where he's an old boxer that has to win 8 matches in 24 hours. That's a good one. I think, has it been remade as a TV series or just someone using the same name? Oh, The Offense. That's Connery's best performance. Yeah, that was a tough watch. Yeah, I did not enjoy that. All right, so it was Outland, yeah. So, hang on, what time is it? When's your Pacino release? Pacino list released, Jeff? Oh, what am I, a bloody porter? How am I hand with this hardware? Now, first things first, Jacko, mustn't ignore the ladies. Yeah, these are the 2 best characters in it. Fitzroy. Yeah, he's always thinking their fans because, yeah, it's hard. A film actually made in Britain. Yes, did have a sequel planned, which would have been good. But yeah, the new old one. No, 10 So yes, everyone check out Pacino. Is it a live stream or is it a premiere? 10:15 our time. I should be finished by then. I'll probably have hypothermia. Oh, here we go. So this shark looks about 6 feet. The Anderson tapes, yes. Good old heist movie. And yeah, a very dodgy looking shark in this bit in the pool. I know it's supposed to be poorly, but it's stiff as a board. A stream. Okay. So yes, hop on the Bronson stream later. The Punisher 89 and Warlock were both made in 99, but well, released in America until 91. Yeah, I think that's this, wasn't it? Bill and Ted was the first one, was filmed in like 87 and then wasn't released till 89. And Robocop 3, I think that was filmed in 91 and released in 93. Yeah, Connery had a good run with Lumiere. Yeah, The Punisher 89 just went straight to DVD, direct to video. Yeah, in the US, I think it opened here for a limited time in the cinema. See, there's the Midnight Woodsman. He said Jaws 3 is his favourite. Full marks for the pool. Oh, thank you. Time for a lap. Victory lap. Oh, shit, mosquito. The mozzies are out now. Pretty much all his films were Sidney Lumet were great ones. Yes. Pretty much there, Jeff. You sure about that? Oh, the shark's alive. It's actually moving for once. Actually, I watched this last night. I don't remember the Jaws theme kicking in. Must be ingrained in me when it turns up. Roger Moore killed Anaconda in Moonraker with a pen. Oh, yes. But great locations and great song, yes. Well, the moon yeah, that's it. This was filmed in Orlando, right? SeaWorld, California never had anything like this. I can tell you that. Okay. Oh, that bumblebee's taking a shine to me. And then you got all these awkward looking kids with this mascot. Oh, I'm behind again. Got rope on me. Nope, there's the orca. Right, where are we? Am I behind? Yeah, we have nothing of this magnitude. All these stupid dances and mascots in the UK. Well, these water skiers are doing a good job. Oh, there we go. There doesn't seem to be that much water for a 35-foot shark to hide in. Because how deep is the water by the bumper buggies? Hey, nowhere. Simon Corkindale's having fun, at least. Rising Sun is great, yes. Ryan didn't know how much of a Visual Robocop was. I'm all tangled up. What's floating in here? Yeah, how do you mess up Robocop apart from making it for kids? Here's this really weird angle on this entry. There's a mermaid here, a white redhead, and then focuses very long time on this sea serpent face. Agreed, Bob. He was excellent in that with Snipes. Rising Sun is great. Does Lovis Gossett die in this? I don't think it's. He grabs in the control room that he is in at the end when the shark breaks through the glass somehow. His nephew is working there, but he grabs the nearest lady and runs out the door with her. So I'm assuming he survives. He's there at the end somewhere. Yes, there you go. I don't, because it doesn't really end showing what happened, because all it does is end. What does it end with? Some superimposed dolphins. Because the other Brody brother hasn't been here for like half an hour now. He went skinny dipping 2 days ago and never been seen since, considering he's supposed to be visiting his brother. Because I don't think it even mentions the family, this one. I think it's... Is it the fourth one? They said the dad died of a heart attack after the second film. Because of the stress of the shark coming back. What was that? So yeah, they moved. Louis Scott Jr. killed the shark because he wanted everyone to see it, but putting it in the wrong pool and it's dead. Yeah, no stream has ever stayed on topic. Although they got even though it's a baby great white shark in a pool with no guardrail or anything, any kid or person who put their hand in or jump in with it as they do. But yeah, it's a tiny shark. So yeah, it takes an hour before the big one comes in, which is probably the best time for me to jump ship here. Connery did a political side called The Man with the Deadly Lens. Richard Brooke made the film, but Columbia Pictures didn't like it, the political angle script. Oh, but it's good. Okay. So many Connery films I thought I'd seen, but there's always ones in the 60s, well, 50s, 60s, 70s. Isn't he in that Darby O something and the Little People? A View to a Kill is a good film, but Roger Moore was too old and tired and not convincing girls into him. Yeah. Tanya Roberts shouting, James! Oh, even Corkindale's upset at this one. May I be of assistance? Is that your Snipes line, Bob? Or Connery and Snipes, isn't it? If I say may, it's all over. How hot is that there today? It's 88 here. Well, we deal in Celsius here. It's about supposed to be about 20. I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit. There's a bloody snail coming at me now. I have that film doc. Don't care much about it, but it's due for a rewatch, honestly. Okay. Yeah. Got unsupervised bumper boats at a theme park. What could go wrong? You're supposed to get in it and do it yourself. All the animals are out to get you. I think they are. If it was if it was an hour later, the bats and foxes would be in it. All right, here we go. The theme's kicking in. I think I can't hear it, but no. We get the very bad. Oh, I'm ahead of my. That's good. It's usually the VHS that's ahead. But now we get the underwater scene. The man with the dirty lens was called Wrong is Right in the US. There's a great moment where Connery tears off his toupee before jumping out of a plane. Jesus, so many films I need to watch now. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but nice to see Leslie Nielsen in a straight role with Bond. Huh? Oh, what was that? So the face appears at the window. And one girl's looking at the camera screaming. The other girl's looking at the face screaming. And then someone seems to push the girl's face onto the window so it's right next to the corpse. Wrong. Wrong is right is the title in my DVD. Okay. 20 Celsius is a bit warm. Yeah, it's a bit warm. The pool is supposed to be. It said, the meter said 33. Boy races around now. Oh, so this is the shot coming up where the corpse is shown with it missing a lot of skin and there's bugs. Thought the film had a dual timeline. Yeah. Man with the dirty lens. I want to see that film. Yes, everyone's going to go watch that now instead. Wonder if it's free on YouTube. That's Shelby Overman. Yeah, the guy that's been missing for a week by the timeline of this film. Connery was a little bit convincing as a ladies' man for his age and never say never again. He had sex appeal. Yeah, who was the lady in that? Barbara Bach and Kim Basinger? Or is it something else? I can't remember now. Have we gone? The two kids take a tiniest boat in the world out at night. Yes, that was. That was two guys stealing coral, and then for some reason the shark eats the boat, so there's no evidence. Oh yeah, so now not only did Louis Koch Jr. Kill the baby shark by moving it so he could put it on a show. He's now opening the pipes so the big shark can come into the lagoon. Now, can I make another 30 minutes in this pool? Let's see. Well, we're British here, so we're going to do things with the stiff upper lip. Why would they leave the bugs in when they chuck those critters back into their habitat? I guess when they're dragging a corpse out, they don't check. Yeah, I would do Connery, to be honest. Oh, I would do Connery, to be honest. Well, who wouldn't? That guy was definitely Dom appealing, yeah. Shut up and take it, Con Air was better than The Rock. The Rock was boring. And the other one around, Connery and Nicolas Cage together. Although The Rock, I will give you, is too long. I think it's nearly 2.5 hours. A nice delayed reaction from the glass when the shark hits. Yeah, so where are we? That's coming up, isn't it? So the shark seems to be in front of the whatever, then hits this glass and then freezes while the glass breaks around it, and then what are you doing? Crow pecking at a chimney pot. All right, now there's a bug in my eye. I think it's nearly time to abandon ship. There's a great Barry Norman interview with Connery where he goes, when he's promoting Never Say Never Again, Connery even talks his toupee with a complete lack of self-consciousness. Yeah, I guess it's only the studio that wants him with his syrup. I've only seen the first Jaw film. Well, you've seen the best, so that's a good start. But all three are entertaining in their own rights, just differently. Like the second one's actually a teen slasher horror, and this one is just stupid. And then the revenge is just ridiculous. Oh, look, there's the shark right behind him. Oh, it's Brody that left the gate open because the guy who sent to fix it got eaten. The shark is almost as big as the Meg in this one. It's supposed to be, but you never see it that big because it's never in front of anything. That it's always on its own. There's no reference to see how big it is. It's supposed to be 35 feet. But even real Megs, never got that big. Well, yeah, I would have done the fourth one if I had a copy of it. So yeah, here's, and that's another thing with sharks. It's like at the window of this restaurant trying to eat people. How did that thing get in here? The ski show. So yeah, everyone pegs it now. I haven't got the fourth one. I did look for it just in case, but this might be the last watch party from the pool. This is supposed to be a heat wave, but it's not. So yeah, there's cultural appropriation here with the hula girls. It did get Michael J. Kane an ice house, yeah. Oh, there's the fin. It's not even that big of a fin for such a massive shark. It seems to be the smallest fin out of the entire series. And then everyone's ignoring him because, yeah, he just looks like a crazy guy. Both The Rock and Connor are action classics. Well, that is true. How can you not love The Rock? Still Michael Bay's best film? Yes, I can agree with that. I didn't mind Ambulance, but that's another one that was 2.5 hours when it needed to be 90 minutes. I went to the pictures to see The Rock in '96. I absolutely loved it. I think it's a terrific film. Yes, I think I saw it in the cinema. So you got this fat guy in the background bumping these two on purpose. You got Dennis Quaid chucking this guy out of his popcorn carton and dumping the popcorn on the floor, and all the kids come in to eat the popcorn that's on the floor. And at the little beach, Connery has some great lines in The Rock. Yeah. Oh, and then this guy gets his drink spilled and gets pissed off, but then gets laid out and then dragged out. Losers always whine about doing their best. Why don't you go home and fuck the prom queen? What's the face was the prom queen? Who's seen 47 Meters Down? I've seen both of them, but I just can't remember them. They're more passable than your average CGI shark fest. Little savages eating popcorn from the floor. Exactly. Who raised these kids? Oh shit! It's magpies now. What's it? 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. 2 magpies. Good. So yeah, Dennis Quaid runs into the stage show now, grabs the mic and starts spouting gibberish. And there's a guy with a shotgun. No one's paying a blind bit of attention to him. Oh yeah, so he drags the guy and the microphone, chucks the guy in the water with they supposed to be getting everyone in, speaking absolute gibberish. And then the girls see the shark come up, even though the shark is going faster than them to start with, and then drops behind them. Wait, I'm sure Jaws 3 worked a lot better. Yes, apparently it does look good in 3D. I think I watched, when I had a 3D telly, the TV had a option to automatically make stuff 3D. And I watched the Blu-ray on there with the proper, not passive, the other type of glasses, and it did work quite well. I'm surprised Jaws of Revenge didn't get an Oscar. Well, Michael Caine did. But yeah, the shark is right behind them, so its face would be under the... So yeah, they all turn around and see the shark and then drop. Although some of them look at the camera, and they're not supposed to be. For best CGI. Didn't have CGI back in Jaws of Revenge. Because I think there's 5 kills in this. Jaws the Revenge has 2. I think I forgot to count the ones in the second one, but there's a lot more. They've got no worries because for somehow, yeah, you get like a side shot of the Jaws mouth. You don't get a full view of it. and then it's heading into the magpies like nuts. Apparently, you have to be kind to them, and be careful not to show them your nuts. I was trained by the best British intelligence. The magpies have gone. I'll get my nuts out safely now. Let's go for a swim, otherwise I'll freeze to death. Seriously, the animals converging with pool it's starting to freak me out. Save yourself, man. I've seen enough movies to know these are the warning signs. Shit. Professor might be right. I trust his opinions. I can hear a dog barking. Maybe he scared the magpies off. This film would have been a 10 if they'd said it was Jaws in time. So who's... Yeah. People have fallen through the very flimsy plywood. But there seems to be a lot of blood, but they just seem to be cut by the cheap wood. And then, oh yeah, because I always thought that Lee Thompson's got scratched by the shark, but she does actually get bitten. And they got, if you watch this bit, there's Dennis Quaid coked up to his eyes on driving a speedboat, and then he comes up and rides it onto the beach in front of a crowd of people. Yeah, how do you always get back to my nuts? So everyone died on the beach. Meanwhile, Batman comes and says, "If you want to get nuts, let's get nuts." Yes, there you go. So, yeah, what's it? Dennis Quaid did Dreamscape Bathurst. I do like that film. And then yeah, she's got a massive gash on her leg and between her legs. But this is the last we'll see of her and the younger Brody brother. It was 47 meters down the hall with two fit birds. You can't have fit birds in films anymore. Ask Mike. That might be the last one. Although, what did I watch? Fall. Is that the one with the giant climbing radio station where the two girls climb that? That was very good. But yeah, that gave me vertigo. Those clips of The Flash they released look good. I'm still not watching it though. Not in the cinema. Ooh. Was it a week Thursday? If it's on Thursday night, I might go and watch it. I am tempted. This film should have won all the Oscars awards. It's a genius. I think it only won Razzies. All right. What do we got? Nuts are a great topic of conversation when watching Jaws 3. KP, anyone? Is that dry roasted, honey roasted, monkey nuts, or is that salted? My brain plays a trick on me where if I don't watch Jaws Revenge for 10 years or so, I remember it being semi-watchable because of Caine and put it on and hate watch it all over again. Michael Caine saves that film. All right, Jurassic World kind of ripped this off. No, yes, this was ahead of its time. See, well, they're running out, and then it comes. I don't know how some girl sees the shark, and then it's miles away. And you don't see it from their point. You can see them running, and you can see the water, but you can't see the shark anyway. Sudden Death is has a great action score. I need to check that out. I can't remember who did the score. This is better than Cats. Everything can beat that. Everything's better than Cats. Until we get, was it the butthole cut where they CGI that back in? Oh, there you go. So this massively underwater tunnel just takes one bash from a shark, and it's Jurassic Jaws. Has no one made that yet? Lewis Gossett won the Razzie for this. He wasn't that bad. It was the script that said, yeah. That is it. The script was a lot of writers on it. And now all these people are stuck in the middle. Someone open the door then. There's not supposed to be anyone there. The Rocky with Clint Eastwood was a good action film, but not the best. Gauntlet was better, yeah. Rocky's another one that was too long for an action film. Razzies don't mean shit though. I mean, Seagal never got one. That's because he's too good. The guy the guy that's going to get eaten whole, Fitzroy, because chews down on him, but he's still. Well, this is what someone pointed out earlier that the shark eats Fitzroy. He somehow takes the grenade off. I guess he's ready to pull it, but then has his arm outstretched, So he's then stuck in its throat. But then the shark eats Louis Gossett Jr.'s nephew in the control room. So how does that get past him? Anyway, it's not that bad a film. It's not in any it's not that bad of a film. It's not in any HMV. It's only in charity shops. It will be free because it's that bad, and they would want to sell it fast because they don't want the film and then the people. Yeah. Might think they sell bad DVDs. Well, yeah, any DVD charity shop, give a penny for it. Louis Gossett Jr. deserves better. What the general opinion on Enemy Mine? Both starring. Oh yes, that is truth. Thank you, friends. I forgot about that. Enemy Mine. That's a good film. Or it's a great film with Louis Gossett Jr. because he's covered in alien makeup. I keep forgetting it's him. Friday the 13th 3D had a better script than this. It had Shelley at least. The look of that guy that has so many lawsuits. The look of a guy that has so many lawsuits coming his way. Raiders of the Lost Shark looks awful. Oh, and I refused to watch it. Oh, I didn't even know there was a Raiders of the Lost Shark. Oh, dear. Enemy Mine is very forgotten, but it's a very good movie. Yes, Backtrack Cinema did a review of that recently. I need to rewatch it. Because I guess there's an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation that sort of ripped that off. Oh, no, so you can only see my head and my shoulders. How bad can it be? I wonder if Jaws 3 will get 4K. What's the 4K I saw coming out soon? Damn. That's all I mentioned it before. Nuts, can't remember. Just imagine Jaws with Clint Eastwood playing Quint out at sea shark. Yeah. Oh, one shot to the face. Shark goes down. Time for a lap then, Ross, if you're going to diss me. We got ants. There's ants trying to get in the pool with me. Gareth just dropped his non-horror YouTuber video. Oh, Dan just dropped. Did I? So Dan, yes, Dan is non-horror YouTuber of the month. So let's see who his nominations are. Read an article recently about how Fox had very high hopes for Enemy Mine. They spent a lot of advertising and the film bombed. Yeah, so the trouble is even good films can bomb. Jaws 3D was going to be called Jaws 3, People Zero, but Universal Studios cancelled that idea because they don't want to make fun of their own great white killer whale. Yes, sure. But that is true. Thank you, Cohen. You should have saved this type of stream for your OnlyFans, dude. That's After Dark is OnlyFans when the shorts come off. And I can knock one off in the pool. I might as well start now if you want. Fifth one has just got announced, and it's called Jaws, the worst film ever created. Don't watch it at cinemas or anywhere. Jaws 3 has a fun poster. Yes, it's a good one. If you could see it by my pictures. I thought to put the light on in the dining room, so there's only the film in there now. Virtue Jaws. Virtue Jaws was a fifth movie. The Exploding Shark. Let me see. 20 minutes. Can I make it? I should do a telethon. You should pay me not to stand up. This film was a cash grab. That is true. Well, most films, sequels were cash grabs. Has there actually been a sequel that had a story to tell? Touching me. I do not consent. You have lasted longer in the pool than the Jaws 2 stream. Well, the Jaws 2 stream had another half an hour on this. Or on this film. Well, all right, 20 minutes. So I thought, because I thought Jaws 2 was only an hour and a half, but yeah, this one is actually an hour and a half. So. Either the animals or the hypothermia is going to get you, sir. Come and give me a hug, Professor. Warm me up. I'll do some push-ups. That's better. Hypothermia in the British summer. Although, might see a bat. It's getting dark enough. The Swifts are still out there. Oh, here we go. This isn't a picnic. This film is the bloody retirement annuity. Although the pool might turn yellow soon. If this film got stuck in a black hole, no one would care, make a difference. No one would. Ah. The film is 3 Jaws, 5 for Dread. Eraser was the last great Arnold movie, almost. That's a sad thought. I do enjoy The Last Stand though, but that's when age was a factor. Although I think the Expendables 4 just dropped, didn't it? But he's not in that one, I'm guessing. Jaws of Revenge was the worst movie ever made in the Jaws franchise. Well, yes, I guess Cruel Jaws technically doesn't count. Jaws 5 as it's also known as. But End of Days was pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. But yeah, Eraser probably was the last great one. Or he's actually an action man in it. You said Professor, and in my head I heard, "Have a wank, Professor." We're not doing bottom jokes tonight. Have a wank. I'm one of the few that also likes Collateral Damage. Yeah. You are, Jeff. Was it? Who's the Andrew that directed that? He directed Under Siege and some other good ones. Jaws 4 novel is great as it incorporates the missing plot of the voodoo drug dealers that uses the shark to kill his enemies. Where's reading movies? I need to know. Need to ask him about that one. Andrew Davis, thank you there. So much so common in Southampton. End of Days was good. I agree, but I keep forgetting because it's a dark movie. Yeah, it's a New Year's Eve movie. Jaws of Revenge had a solid direction. Joseph Sargent, he probably the best TV director in Hollywood. Was it the? Hang on, I'm trying to think. Was it the Alan Parker, the music guy? He was a BBC man, I thought, and then this was his only big screen film. Oh, so here's the shark. It's all cloudy and murky. You can barely see it, and then it's just trundling along. Directed by my favourite, Andrew Davis. Here you go. The Fugitive. That's what I'm trying to think. I saw a video on that the other day. I need to sort out some videos in a stack I go because the films are on cocaine, but not the first one. Oh, it looks like Stallone's barely in Expendables 4. I can believe that. Yeah, I guess. But it's got a hell of a cast. The martial arts guys, Tony Jaa, UK, Iko UA. Oh, also Nico is the guy. Oh yes, that's it. Thank you, Jeff. So here we go. The sharks that, if they stop moving, they can't breathe, so they keep moving. And then this shark goes backwards and opens a gate by swishing his tail. Yeah, glass scene, break scene moment. John Sargent did the original Pelham 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a great Gesundheit. That's a great film. I want more push-ups. I have to start rubbing myself to warm up. Who could forget the cake scene in Under Siege? I still thought Erika looked better in Baywatch as she does in full season. Oh, here you go. So, we're pointing stuff at the screen, and we just got a close up of the shark's teeth. So it's really everything's just too close up to see what's going on. This is my full Jaws story. It's a lot of emojis. I'm surprised Nightbot didn't intervene. I haven't watched the Expendables 4 trailer yet. I don't have much enthusiasm. Yeah, I'm not going to watch the trailer. I don't think I'll go and see it in the cinema. Have a wank. Ew. You started, Nos. So here you go. He's in the mouth. And then there's crunching noises, which apparently upset the sensors. But yeah, the shark. It's very difficult to tell what's going on in this film, which is probably the worst thing in it. Oh, there you go. Nightbot's got Mason. Shame on Seagal for telling her to stop dancing. There was plenty of time to save the world. It's got CGI. Oh, nuts. The whole point of the bloody films, Expendables, was its return to 80s action. Hey, are you gonna watch Raccoon, Killer Raccoon on crack cocaine? Is it a asylum film? Just because as much as I enjoyed Cocaine Bear, I don't think it needs a genre. The scene where the shark breaks the glass was the worst 3D effect yet. Another reason Seagal is a twat. Jaws 5 stars Eddie Murphy. What's he up to recently? Want some feet action? $10. There's a cocaine shark movie out there. Yeah, I think that's the asylum one, isn't it? Cocaine shark. I don't watch trailers. I don't need to watch the film if I watch the trailer. Yes, that's exactly how I feel. It's been a long time since I've seen a trailer now. Oh, I think the people who made Raccoon belong in an asylum. Oh, shit. The battery's going on my laptop. Do I use my wet hands to plug it in, or it's on battery saving mode? Right. If I suddenly disappear, it's good night, everyone. The battery saving mode is on, and we got 10 minutes. So I will apologise now if I go off. The new experimental poster looks like shit. Even the poster shit, jeez. They've been working on that film for about 5 years. Alan Parker worked on TV score. Thank you, Dr. Possible. Parker did a number of TV and film scores. Dempsey, make peace be in one. Damn, if Tarantino, it'd be 10 grand for See My Feet. At least Expendables 3 poster was more ambitious. I'm trying to think now. What's the third one like? I just remember the second one because that's one I've got the most of. I remember Erica Leniak being quite charming in Beverly Hills Billy in the short shorts. A southern accent and a cowboy hat. Yeah, she is cowboy. And what's the opposite of cowboy? Yeah. And Rhodes was the other. Oh, he did Rhodes. At least he carried on with some good stuff. But yeah, his scoring this is pretty good. Shut the pumps down. There's got nepotism in this. Yeah, triplets was going to be made, but yeah, never happened. Hang on, I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. One sticky biscuit coming up. I should cut my armpit hair for this. Not French. Right. How do you do a live stream like this with the poster you're talking on the film? You pay for StreamYard. Yeah, triplets. It was supposed to be, yeah. Eddie Murphy and triplets in 1990 would have been gold. No, not so much. That's why I think they cancelled it. I swear that other mods are fast. Takes me less than a second and press show, and it states another mod. Oh, what's going on? Who's hassling my stream? Thoughts on French connection censorship? Yes. Fanzine's video that ridiculous that Disney are taking out a couple of lines. What are they going to do when they get to do they own? Damn. What's that? Gran Torino. There's a lot of banter between different types of people in that one. 5 years and a shitty poster to show for it. Do you think there will be a Hobbs and Shaw 2? Nope. Disney can go fuck themselves. Is that what they say to that? Yeah. What are they? Yeah, they Disney. I think it's on the Disney streaming site, or is it the Criterion streaming site that Disney owned? They've cut out a line that's a racial slur to someone of European descent. I'm not sure. Luckily, Gran Torino is owned by Warner, so there you go. So they're making Hocus Pocus 3. Was it N-word cut out? I thought it was. I didn't see the text, so I wasn't looking at the screen at the time. And of course, you couldn't say what it was because Hocus Pocus 3. No, yeah, I haven't seen Hocus Pocus 2. I was never a fan of Hocus Pocus 1. There's another Blu-ray. There's another Blu-ray I'm definitely keeping. Yes, because apparently, if they release another Blu-ray, it will be cut. Is the scary thing? I'm out of Malibu. Eddie, round Malibu. Yeah, long live physical media. Long as you don't get disc rot. Or is it dick rot? One more. I own about 3 copies of French Connection just as well already. Yes, I don't think I have it on VHS. or DVD. So I'm going to have to troll the charity shops. But I did get a good deal today, so there's a video of that for tomorrow. Some of it. 3 days too bloody late. Do you think there'll be a remake to Jaws? Because no, I don't think so. They keep threatening to do it, but right. So they fixed the tunnel, but now the shark is in the tunnel because they turned the pumps off again. You do get some big moths in here, so I'm just watching it because the moths bring the bats. Disney buying Fox was a disaster. Yeah, that should never have happened. They could have been quite happy because what do they got? The aliens, they got the predator. And here's the shark where the dolphins are attacking the shark. Love Men's Connection. Wasn't keen on the Marseille one. Yeah, I was never keen on the second one because most of it spent with Popeye Doyle coming off drugs. Well, the bumblebees are going away. Oh, you take care, Nelson. Get to bed. Oh, a watered down version of French Connection. They could send William Freaking over the edge. He's not been very well recently. Oh no, that's a shame. He is quite talented because there's no way he could make films the way he does now. You can't even use harsh words on set. In fact, Connection 2, as much as I would like it, Mickey Mantle sucks. Because has anyone seen the Popeye Doyle TV movie where Ed O'Neill from Married with Children plays Popeye Doyle? Quite interesting. I'll just buy all the pre-Disney Fox Blu-rays and go for it. Everyone will go and buy Fox Blu-rays from CX or the charity shops. I love physical media. I keep all the movies I love on DVD, VHS, Blu-ray. It's a shame that video stores are closed, most of them, yeah. There's not a place within a good few miles that I can buy a brand new copy of it, I think. There's a CX, and there's loads of charity shops. But WH Smith's, I don't think they stock anything anymore. I think Poundland is the only one that has anything close to physical media, but I never go in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, the one with Ed O'Neill, another one I need to see. Yes, Freaking is a genuine living legend. Yeah, most of the actors probably disagree, but he's damaged a lot of them. But what is it? The Lord of the Rings cast for the second season. One of the actors has a therapist on set in case he gets upset while making the film or the TV series. Oh, that was a quick pigeon. Oh. Anyway, the water's going down, but there's still a great white shark out there. Yeah, H&B in Bristol is the closest thing to us. Yeah, CNOS. Nosson lives nearby, but yeah. I guess H&B, the galleries are in the centre, and both of those are doing more American sweets and T-shirts than anything else now. Cruising last night. Yeah, very interesting cruising, because I won't spoil it, but yeah. The depiction. Oh, here comes the shark. Oh, I missed it. They all freeze and slow motion the shark, slow motion responses. Wide-eyed look. Louis Gossett Jr.'s got the best reaction. And they all shout shark. And then it slowly. Oh, the VHS is ahead of me now. And then it freezes as it hits the screen. So someone messed up there. And then in a room full of electrics, they all fail. Here comes the shark. Yeah, the shark is coming slowly, without moving. Yeah, it should be dead if it's not moving. The problem with CX is the discs are always scratched. Yeah, they're supposed to not accept them, aren't they? Poundland doesn't sell physical media anymore. Okay, they should have gone and made Expendables Go to Hell comic as the fourth movie. Oh, I didn't know about that. No, the aquarium worker gets his ass eaten. Yeah, hey Sean. Oh yeah, he got crunch. That's a pretty good effect. It's one of the best ones. But yeah, where are we? I can't see. Stupid tiny screen. I hate the crushing sound. Yes, the diving crust. Well, yeah, the diving crust. And then they got the shark the Playmation shark trying to break free. And then they see Fitzroy there. The picture's a bit dark. And then so point at him. I have no idea how I'm going to review that one for that coming Pacino series. Very weird film, yes. It was. Because someone, was it Jeff pointed out to me about what happened in there, and I never noticed. I don't know. I really like cruising, but it's always been fascinating to me. I don't know if I really like. Yeah, it's hard. It's not a film you can like. It's definitely fascinating. It's a snapshot of New York that doesn't exist anymore. The Arrow Blu-ray looks amazing though. Really great transfer. That's good. Have you seen the Odeon since all the signage was taken down? No, I didn't go into town much, and I haven't been to the. Last time I went to the Odeon was for Ant-Man and the first one, and it was such a small screen, and I didn't bother going back. Oh. You got to find a way to literally watch Jaws 3 underwater. Maybe next year. And fit a clear screen into the side of this pool and get my snorkel out. But yeah, one final fact is when the shark explodes, there is a little ET doll that flies at the screen. But I should pause it. But yeah, and all that's left of him is his jaws. Look at that. I don't like cruising. It makes me feel sick. That shark head exploding did look very cool. Yeah, the shark exploding head is very cool. So it does it, but then it ends with them coming to the surface and trying to find the dolphins, and then the dolphins. Oh, 3D glasses, quick! Yeah. Oh, I missed it. I'll get the dolphins jumping now. Oh, here they go. So we did it. Stop spamming, Dr. Impossible. Boop. Whatever. Cruising does have an awesome soundtrack, and there's bugs everywhere now. I may be itchy tonight. Cindy. Let's see. I saw Jaws 3D in the theatre. In 3D. It was awesome for 11-year-old me anyway. I bet it was. Let's do the soundtrack. It's great. Shark head soup, anyone. So good. Hi, Rob. Thanks for joining us. Right at the end. So, yeah. I will take $10 to stand up. Otherwise, I'll end the stream in the pool. It's over. Now run from the animals. We've still got the credits. We've got 2 minutes. I can't see the animals. Soaking wet. Oh, there we go. So, yeah. The stupid dolphins showing off. The dolphins are alive. Everyone's. Yeah. Except that I keep expecting it to sound like it's an all-time high. I don't know why. I like the happy ending in Jaws. 3 cheers. No standing. Okay. I was watching Memento with the daughter, miss this. Oh, no worries. We're popping in at the end. Memento's a bit better film than Jaws 3. No. Where is Jaws? I need to say, Echo, you nasty bastard. How dare you, sir? Right. Well, I don't. Considering all the stunt work in this, I don't think I saw any stunt people credited, special effects and stuff. What did she think? Oh, yeah, what did she think of Memento? That's the assistant cameraman. Well, wardrobe handlers, whatever they do. Not singing all-time high when you're about to stand to attention, mister. How could you tell I was standing to attention? Scenic Changeman. Right. 60 seconds. Hey, Rob. The Auditor. Ooh. Stunt coordinator. There he is. Dive doubles. That's about it. Caterer's Panorama Food. Sorry. Echo. Screening coordinator. Music composed, arranged and conducted by Alan Parker. Music produced. And the soundtrack is available on records and tapes if you want it. She liked it. She has a good role model. There you go. Still one of her own best, yeah. Special shock sound effects by Sandy Berman. Right. Was that a no to the standing up? Magpies. Oh, yes. Sorry. I think they've gone. It's dark enough. The magpies have gone. Oh. So is the shark on there. There you go. So you can see a bigger picture of me get up now. SeaWorld, Shamu, Cindy, and Sandy. Oh, yes. So apparently one of the dolphins, as of 2 years ago, is still alive and still doing shows. It's about 50 years old in the SeaWorld, if you want to go see it. And you can ride with it. Pre-CD area. Okay. There's a rare Alan Lansbury production logo on TV. I'd missed that. I wonder if they serve seafood. Girl in Tunnel. I forgot to see what her name was. 1983. Jaws 4 next. I think I'm done with pool parties and Jaws. Might do Jaws 1. Oh, yeah, I see the Alan Landsberg Productions. There you go. Right. I got to run naked to the house, unless you want me to stand up. Do you have a date for the teen smut films? Yes. What is it? Rob from Exploitation Review. Fuck it. I got one dry hand. George Fu has the voodoo plot in the book. Everyone keeps saying it. I forgot about that. Definitely should have that. So tomorrow is for the Fright Night Fight with Ricky Stand. Fright Night Fight with Ricky, JT, and Mike, the Real Fifth People. Jay and Ash are having a chat on Saturday night. Sunday night is Jurassic Park with the Trash Picture Show, who was here earlier. Hard Target with Vass on Monday. Punisher Warzone on Wednesday. Double Impact on the Friday after. Smut Talk on the Sunday, the 18th. I think it's at 7:30. Was it? Yeah, there you go. June 18th. Thank you, Rob. Stand up. I will bid you all adieu. To you, and you. So thanks for everyone for stopping by. Stand up, you say. Would I do that to you? That's for the after show party. Take care. So yes, Garth is reading his schedule underwater. And a good night for me. So Jeff's going to be live or premiering live in 45 minutes. Handstand. Bloody hell. I've already splashed the laptop. So yeah, take care everyone and cheers. There will be some toplessness while I stand up.